Hi. If you would have told me yesterday that I was gonna make this video, if you told me a year ago that I was gonna make this video, I would have told you were insane. But I've decided to make some changes in my life, and I think you guys deserve an explanation and a somewhat backstory and just information of what's going on with me. Now, some of you know that I'm going into a treatment program. I'm not going to tell you where it is just in case I do decide to post this publicly, but I am going to a treatment program. I do suffer from mental illness, and a lot of you probably think that I'm going there because of my mental illness, but it's not just that. I never thought in a million years I would say this, and considering the last few weeks, I never thought that I would be able to say it. But I'm Brianna Hertendi, and I'm an alcoholic. So let's give you a bit of a backstory. When I was younger, in high school, which was only like a year ago, especially this summer going into grade 11, I would drink. I would smoke pot. I went to friends' houses a lot, and you know, I wasn't home most of the time because I was out just having fun, partying and stuff. I would drink almost every weekend. I drank at school, which I didn't think much of it. I just thought I was being cool and just, you know, having fun. And it was my way of coping with school sometimes. I hated school. I've always hated school, and I just thought that it was a way for me to cope. And so I would go to the bathroom, take out my shot glass, my water bottle full of vodka, and I would take shots in my school bathroom. Most of the time my friends would just supply the alcohol, just because I didn't have a way of getting it. My dad, I'm more of like a hard liquor type girl, and I would steal some of my dad's beer at some points, but that's all he had. So that was my contribution, to being at friends' houses, and I didn't really think much of it. I didn't think it was a problem. I wasn't drinking daily. I thought it was just like you drink like all day, every day, so I didn't think I had a problem. But now, looking back, I noticed that it was definitely fucked up. Not fucked up, I don't want to say that. I don't want to, like, be rude to anyone suffering through the same thing I am. I never thought I'd be so anxious making this video. But when I was younger, I would drink during school, which was definitely not the right thing to do. Like I said, summer going into grade 11, I was drinking and partying and having fun with my friends. And the first day of grade 11, I fainted in class because I drank too much the day before. And it wasn't even the day before, it was like till like 4 a.m. Yeah. First day of grade 11, I fainted. And it was the most embarrassing thing I think I've ever gone through. I noticed that I was stealing more drinks. When my friends weren't looking, I would take extra shots, and I just couldn't stop until there was either no more alcohol or I passed out. I'm not the kind of person who blacks out drunk easily, so I normally did remember what I did before, yeah, so that's a bit of like the backstory. But yeah. November of last year, it got bad. I was going through a lot. I've suffered a lot of trauma, which definitely has contributed to this. And I just started drinking a lot. I would steal it from friends' houses. I would steal it from other people's houses. I really don't want to talk about it. But I would steal it, and without my parents knowing. And I would drink. It started to be a couple shots every night. I loved the feeling of being drunk. I loved the feeling of being drunk. And I felt like everything was more fun when I was drunk. I felt like I could be happier when I was drunk. I felt like it felt so good to me. So I just kept getting drunk, and I got drunk more often, and I got drunk every day, and now it's becoming a problem. And I realize that now, and there's so much self-hatred for myself. Yeah, let's just continue on. Yeah, at first it was me liking the feeling of being drunk. I don't know, then I started to drink every day. And then I started to drink all day. And then I realized, well, I didn't really realize, I guess I did, that I was just drinking to forget. I was drinking to stop feeling. Like I said, I've gone through a lot of trauma in the past, and it got bad in January, where I was drinking every day and I was getting drunk every day, and I would be drunk all day. And that still continues. Which is why I've realized that I've watched lots of documentaries on alcoholism and people who suffered, and I realized that this is going to kill me if I don't start to get better before it gets really, really worse and really bad. Me drinking has done a lot of shit to my life. I 100% regret taking that first sip. If I was able to control it and moderate myself, I would do it, but I just can't. I can't just have one drink. It's not that easy. It's like telling someone who's depressed to just be happy. It's like, I don't have that control anymore. I never did have that control. Alcohol is my worst enemy, but it is my best friend at the same time. And it's fucked up some of my relationships. I say stupid things to people when I'm drunk that I sometimes don't realize I say it, and I've had to cancel plans sometimes because I was too drunk to go out. I definitely did some things I regret, said some things I regret. Sometimes alcohol makes me want to do crazy shit, and I've broken the law. Doing stuff when I was drunk, and it's just gotten to the point where I realize that I need help, which is, I guess, the first step to recovery, but it's something that I never thought I'd say. And I'm tired of this ruining my life. I've punched my best friend in the face when I was drunk. I made some people hurt pretty bad. It's humiliating for my mother to walk into my room and see me blackout, wasted, passed out, and I'm supposed to be out for bowling. And I'm not able to because I'm passed out and I'm not able to function. having a hangover every day, it's disgusting. I've gotten used to the feeling of throwing up. I mean, I am bulimic, but now I don't even have to purge anymore because I throw up all the time, all day, every day. And it's tiring, it's exhausting, but at the same time when I'm doing it, it's just, I'm coping, but I'm creating more problems. And that's just some stuff that I've realized and some stuff that's happened to me in the past from drinking, and me realizing that I need help. I'm an alcoholic and I need help. And that is why I have gone to doctors and stuff I found a program that hopefully will help me, and I never wanted to quit drinking completely, but I think it's what's best for me. There's no way I can just drink less, because I just can't. I've realized that alcohol is going to win every single time I pick up that bottle, and you know, I can start on my own, but it's gotten to the point where if I don't drink enough, then I shake. I realized that when I was in the hospital for mental illness, but I obviously couldn't drink in the hospital, and I get shaky. And I'm done. I've given up. I've let alcohol win so many times, and I'm done trying to beat it by myself because I can't. I need that help. I need that support from a facility that's going to treat me. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with my life. I think I will continue to make videos like this, just explaining my recovery process and how I'm doing, and I think it's really, I just wanted to make this video so that people who might suffer know that they're not alone, and for people to try and understand what it's like for an alcoholic, because I think it is very close to being a mental illness. If you don't suffer, you have no idea how it feels and what it's like to go through it. And yeah, I think I'm done rambling on. Thank you for watching this video if you made it to the end. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay strong.